As you get started homeschooling, it's important that you know the applicable laws. Homeschooling is legal in all 50 states, but each state has different homeschool laws. Of course, since you live in Oregon, Oregon is the one that you need to be interested in. Each family who decides to homeschool is responsible to know the homeschool law. The law is not difficult here in Oregon, but if you don't follow it, you would be in violation of the compulsory attendance law and your child could be considered truant. So it's important to stay informed. Ocean Network believes that the parent, not the government, has the responsibility to educate children. We believe that is a God-given right. However, we encourage families to honor the civil authority and obey the law, and we're here to help you understand it. There are two main things you need to be aware of when it comes to Oregon homeschool law. The first is notification and the second is evaluation. So first, notification. You must notify your ESD or your Educational Service District of your intent to homeschool. This does not have to be done until your child is 6 on September 1st. The letter must contain your name and address, the names and birthdays of the children you're homeschooling, and the name of the last public school your child attended or the school district in which you reside. You just send this letter once for each child. If you move to another ESD, you need to notify the new ESD. The ESD is then legally required to mail you a written acknowledgement of their receipt of your notification within 90 days. Keep this copy in your records. Now, many ESDs present an online registration form that often collects more information that's legally required. Ocean Network recommends that instead of using their online notification forms or online systems, you send a paper notification that only gives the minimum information required. For your convenience, on our website, we've provided a template for you, and I'll leave that link for you. Once you notify, the other requirements to keep in mind is evaluations. That's the second one, evaluations. Homeschool students are evaluated in Oregon in grades 3, 5, 8, and 10. Evaluations must be completed by August 15th at the end of those grade levels. Test results will be mailed to you, and it's important that you keep those on file to provide for your ESD if they request it. Whether or not you'll need to provide test results to your ESD really depends on the district you live in. Some ESDs never ask for it, while others do regularly. The best approach is to keep the test results on hand in the event that they do request it from you. Most students are evaluated with a standardized achievement test administered by a qualified tester. Special needs students have alternative methods of evaluation. Check out the links we've provided below for more information about tests and how they're administered. Generally speaking, you don't need to stress out too much over the standardized tests, although you may want to give some special test-taking practice to your children if needed. If your homeschool student scores above the 15th percentile during their standardized test, you can just keep on with what you're doing and not worry about it. If your child falls below the 15th percentile, the law contains a 3-year procedure to attempt to bring your child's scores above the 15th percentile. You will have plenty of time and help to get things where they need to be. There are several other homeschool law-related issues that you may want to learn more about, including homeschool students with special needs, interscholastic sports and activities, and so on. Check the links that we provided below to find out more about those issues. Once you understand the homeschool laws in Oregon, the next step is to get ready to homeschool. So that's what we're going to talk about next, and we're going to touch on learning styles, homeschooling methods, choosing curriculum, and more.